Schools use professional development partners to bring additional expertise to their staff members, get another perspective on teaching and learning, and sometimes to temporarily expand their instructional technology teams for large events or special projects.
Our goal is to make PD, no matter what the purpose, fun, useful, and relevant to the audience. We want to be the PD provider educators ask for because we know for sure everything is better fried. That's why we're friEdTechnology.
Our industry partners know that we are the best in the business at making the connection between tools, teaching, and learning. With practical ideas and real-time demonstrations, we don't leave participants wondering how it might really look to implement the ideas we share. Instead, we show them.
Not only do we have a vast catalog of best-selling sessions and topics, we love to work with schools to create custom professional development that has roots in local learning goals. Whether there are 10 teachers or 10,000, we build synchronous, asynchronous, and blended learning experiences that help participants connect to the content while proving their learning through innovative adult learning best practices.
It's not just our job to share information. We also consider it our job to help learners connect best practices to learning outcomes.
friEdTechnology learning guides are veteran educators. Many of them are certified school administrators, and several have served as directors, coordinators, and specialists in fields of education technology, EdTech, or technology.
We understand classroom management, curriculum standards, standardized testing requirements, and how each relates to the strategies we share. We also know that finding the right fit for your job is critical. For example, we won't send an elementary education expert to work with your high school English teachers.
Check out the customer recommendations on our website and you'll begin to see why we say everything is better fried, including educator professional development.
Whether you're brand new to the profession or an experienced educator looking to bring more technology into your teaching, we are ready to help you create a tech-infused classroom. By designing and bringing together all the elements of a well-balanced, modern learning environment, we have discovered the purposeful intersection where technology and pedagogy meet. Your students will engage with their learning content in a productive, relevant way, leveraging the power of collaborative, creative technology resources. We will give you strategies to help cultivate a culture for learning in a blended environment. Then we share our favorite brain boosts to foster engagement, notable tools for effective feed-forward, and how to accommodate for learners with life-changing digital tools. We look forward to joining you as you infuse technology into your lessons and cultivate a classroom culture where you and your students will thrive. Do you love engaging teaching strategies? What about saving time planning digital differentiated learning experiences? If you said yes, then come join us on a journey as we create a fried mixtape. In this course, you'll create a Google Slide mixtape jam-packed with bodacious learning activities that promote both voice and choice. You'll even create an automated pre-assessment that delivers your well-curated mixtapes to the right students. We've traveled far and wide to get input from differentiation experts who love to boogie-woogie and use fun, engaging, totally tubular learning strategies that are covered in this course. Are you ready to get hands-on and change your life as a teacher forever? Well, we hope so, because you are invited to this 80s retro party. Come check out fried mixtape, differentiating learning for littles. Is your classroom unruly? Are the consequences outdated? Does your classroom need just a little pick-me-up or maybe an entire renovation? If the thought of managing today's classroom makes you feel overwhelmed, well, you're not alone. In this course, we'll start by laying a solid classroom foundation and examine what gives a class good bones. We'll unearth your classroom's hidden potential by getting a behavior blueprint in place. Participants will take away tips for successful classroom management and will learn how to maximize your class's value with flexible seating arrangements and functional decor. Whether your students are learning virtually, face-to-face, or a hybrid of both, friEdTech is here to help you rock the classroom. This course is more than just pushing the buttons and see what it does in FigJam. It's more of how do I use this tool in my classroom.
My favorite part of helping to build this course was just learning the tool itself. I just kept thinking about all of the ways that I would have used this with my own class when I was teaching.
I knew when we had the opportunity to create this course, we wanted to do something a little bit different. We didn't want it to just have tutorials that you could find on YouTube. We wanted to give the learner an actual experience.
Of course, we want everyone to finish the course knowing how to use FigJam, but we also wanted to inspire educators to use this tool to spark creative and independent thinking among students. So not only does the learner know how to use FigJam, but they also know when and why they're using FigJam.
And we wanted you to enjoy watching these videos, not just to see how the tool works, but we also throw in some pedagogy tips, design tips that we use in our day-to-day that you can also use whenever you use the platform in your day-to-day. The Tinkering with FigJam activity, I had a blast creating that one. I realized many of our participants taking this course, that would be the first time they actually get their hands dirty with FigJam. And there's so many tools and features that you could use in your classroom. Your students will love the platform.
This course is fried, which means this course is fun.
We really try to design the way that we like to learn, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
We really do push the boundaries when we create our fried online courses, and we are a very small team, but you'll realize our personality does shine when we create these courses, and that's what makes these courses great. We all have different backgrounds in design thinking, in writing, in literature, all this stuff. When we're merging it all together into one great package that we know that our audience will love.
We don't just throw videos and text into an online portal. we provide opportunities for people to work alongside us and use this tool with us so that at the end of the course, you actually have something that you have created that you can use in class the next day.
I think my favorite thing about the course is the variety of ways that the learner gets to learn.
The videos are not simple step-by-step videos, but rather they're a dive into design thinking to challenge each learner to reframe the idea of what classroom management could look like with this tool, or what project-based learning or social emotional learning could look like with this tool, even what staff meetings could look like with this tool.
We hope that you enjoy it and find how it could be relevant in your classroom every single day.
Well, thank you for joining us for friEdLIVE. Hello, Melissa.
Hello.
Hello, Courtney.
Hello, hello.
Oh, wow. Today is a wonderful day. I have two of the most fabulous people joining me today. Keep it
Yeah,
going.
keep going. Surprise! Surprise, we're here.
Bring the glitter and the glam to this friEdLIVE session today. Thank all of you for joining us today. If you have not shared this as of yet, please share this on your Facebook feeds, YouTube. Get the link and share it out. You may know of an educator anywhere around the world, and they may want to see this. So even after we're done, there's going to be a recording. You can share it as well. Because can I just drop a tad bit here that if you join us today, today is the first day that with friEdLIVE that we will be offering PD credit. We should have hand claps going around. Melissa, where's your sound bar?
What?
It
What do you
should have
mean by
been.
sound bar?
It should
What
have
do you
been
mean?
some
Oh,
music,
you
some
can't do
sound
it
effects
on
going. Oh man.
StreamYard. You
Oh.
can't do it. Censored.
Well, we could have played in our JBL speaker,
What
right?
it say? Hey, I do have our wonderful friEdTech speaker racks that I could play, but you're only gonna hear Taylor Swift, so that's it. Don't ask for anything else. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited today to jump in and to show the world what we have to offer and what will be coming to a city near them. I want to pull our presentation up and let everyone know what we are looking to do at Fried. So if you ladies are ready, I'm ready. Please tell me you're ready.
Oh, we are ready.
Sorry, I was muted, but I'm ready.
Awesome. So friEdTech, if you haven't heard, is coming to a city near you. So if you love us and like what we do, because we always bring what the most engaging, fun, professional development opportunities that are out of this world. Right? I mean, I believe that. I mean, everybody else believes that. Why don't you just put that in the chat and let us know that we are the great hashtag Fried Fan, right? Share this on your timeline. Hashtag Fried Fan. You would not be here if you're not a fan. I would say, right? So, Miss Melissa, we left you off, but I
That's
greatly
okay.
apologize.
I snuck in.
She came in through the back door today.
I came in through the back door. I was out today. My son had a golf tournament, and I was like, "Oh, we made it home. Bye. I'm gonna go jump on real fast."
Well, you can introduce your. You know what? You can make it up to us, and we'll make it up to you. We're gonna let you go ahead and go first, and let us know who you are and what you do.
Well, hello, everybody that is watching or will be watching. My name is Melissa Summerford. I'm a lead learning guide here at friEdTech, and I'm excited to share what we're going to bring to you to FETC and TCEA. So we're excited to go out there. I love elementary. I love the littles, and I love sharing tips and tricks and tools that are going to enhance your learning environment in the classroom. I was an elementary teacher myself, and that's why I love it so much. There you go.
Awesome. Take it away, Miss Courtney.
Alrighty. Well, I am Courtney Watson. I'm CM Watson 2010. I don't know why I don't say 2010. Chantel pointed it out to me, and I just do. But anyways, that's me on Twitter. So give me a follow, and I'll follow you back there. We'd love to share things, especially on the Twitters. But I am also a lead learning guide here with friEdTech. I am the opposite of Melissa, though. So I was secondary level all of my time, mostly junior high. I am a recovering English teacher. I was a CTE teacher too. That was a tongue twister. For a couple of years, and an instructional technology coach. And so again, the same kind of thing. Just love sharing. Super excited to hit the road and even the air for some of these conferences coming up. And hopefully we'll be seeing some of y'all in some of these places.
And I would say thank you. And just a side note here, all of us who pretty much work for friEdTech, like we love our job. We were former educators, so it wasn't that we didn't like teaching. We love teaching so much. We say that we wanted to reach more people. And not just where we were in our little pocket districts, but we want to reach the world. We want to reach the masses and bring what we have to you. So I am Stephen Stone, also part of the Learning Guide team. You can reach me at Magoo Chef. All of us are going to be stepping our game up in 2023 and using our socials more to let you know what's in our bright minds, right? All those bells and whistles and tinks that are going on, we'll be sharing on our social channels. And we would ask that you will follow friEdTech, visit us online, and follow our socials. A little bit about me. I started in education, ended, I would say, teaching classroom career in intermediate middle school. But then I went to district level to become instructional technology training coordinator, and also have technology specialist experience. So all of us were well certified, well versed in what we do. So thank you for joining us. Hey, I'm tired of talking. I want to show them what we're going to be doing this upcoming month, spring 2023 time. This is where we're going to be. How about that? I had to make room on this slide just to put everything. And we're happy about going here to show the love of engaging technology, how technology can change the world as we go through, working with students, working with teachers, but we work more so with adults now. But we know adults reach out to the kids, and if we have effective teaching practices, then it comes engaging learning, interactivity. So this is where we're going to be. If you're not signed up to be at one of these places, I would run to my administrator right now and say, I have to be in a place where friEd is going to be. Am I right, people?
I mean, it's no better way to put it. Like, if you need help with the wording, we can help you out with that too. No, but we all know what it's like. I know, you can't go to everything, and we get that. But the good thing is that there are so many options to choose from, so many different locations. So you can find some friEd people somewhere near you this spring.
Right. Awesome. So because we don't like to spread ourselves too thin, you're going to see many of our faces in many different places. And if you see friEdTech, just say you know us, show us some love. Not only that, but you see where we're going to be. Get us to your district, get us to your campus, get us to your state, so we can also bring the friEd love there with you. All right. So, Miss Courtney, I'll pass this over to you.
Okie. So if you are watching live with us right now, and even afterwards, you can still chime in. It should still be live for you. But you can join us at slido.com. I know we're in a couple of different places, so we can, I don't know, maybe drop in the link, but you can just on a computer, go to a tab, go to slido.com. If you're watching us on your computer and you have a phone or a tablet beside you, go ahead and scan that QR code. And it'll take you right to it. Or like I said, slido.com, enter in this code 2661993. I'm gonna go ahead and use mine. Let's make sure that we have everything going. I'll just grab my phone and tap that.
I'm going in as well.
All righty, and it's still up there for you. I just started the poll, but the QR code is still right here on the left. Code's down there at the bottom. Again, if you go to slido.com and enter 2661993, you can let us know if we'll get to see you at any of these conferences. So that's our question. Will we get to see you when we are out on the road? So I personally going to hit a couple of these and then hit send. Got some people going. There we go. I think we're getting some action now. Cool beans.
We have to get our administrative friends that are in Texas that will be going to TASA. You said this poll is going to be live?
It will.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, even on the recording. So they'll be able to go in and still, you know, let us know. Where will you be?
And then if you see us and you come by the booth, well, you first have to come to one of our sessions. And you see us, you can win some great door prizes. I believe like we already have a few already, and I believe you can win to where we can come to your campus, your state, give you some free online PD. I mean, it's you want to come to see us. It's some great things in store for you if you just come by and see us.
Yes, please do. All right, I'm excited. And again, so if you are watching the recording, head over to slido.com, enter in that code 2661993, and let us know which of these conferences will you be attending.
Awesome. Awesome. So as we move forward, you know, sometimes they say, what are you all going to be showing? What sessions? Now, this is not all of our sessions. We pulled out some of them that we will be showing at different sessions. Do one of you ladies want to speak to these?
Well, let's see here. I noticed mine were not on there, but I'm going to speak about them anyway.
Come on,
So,
Miss Melissa.
I'm going to be sharing some new sessions. Well, new to you, but not new to me because they're things that I did in my classroom. So I'm excited to share those things with you all, from creating a guide on the side to getting your students 100% engaged, hopefully. So I've got some strategies on how I was able to do that in my classroom. And these were all like tried and tested things. I mean, my daughter is even a first grade teacher, and she
And
shared
she's
some of the
trying them,
amazing
right?
things. First grade teacher, I mean. And so she's shared with me some of the amazing things she is doing, and I'm bringing those to you as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I would say one I want to pull out, Miss Courtney, that you would kindly speak to two of a kind, Google and Microsoft. We kind of previewed it at one of our sessions in the fall, and we've fixed some kinks, updated some things. And if you've ever wondered what tool is better than the other, or if you said, what to you? Oh, see, here we go. We're not there yet, but we're not gonna do the battle. But Microsoft is always on top, two of a kind, and but that's a fun session to be part of, and we just want you to come and experience and explore that. If you are a district that's using both, you may say, how do we get these to work hand in hand, or which one would I choose, or why do we say Google is the best, but Microsoft is the greatest? Why would we say that?
Why would we say?
Why would we say that? Well, and I'll say this. So this idea was born out of a fun little rivalry, I guess, that we have at the office, because friEdTech is both a Google partner as well as a Microsoft partner. And so, we do work in both. A lot of us come from districts that either started in one and moved to the other, or have pieces of both. I know in my most recent former district, we were mostly Google district, but we also had some Microsoft pieces and things that we were able to use. We had our Microsoft accounts. We used Outlook for our email and things like that. So Stephen, if you didn't notice, if you hadn't realized, his weird Twitter name of My Goose Chef is because he's a little chef and he mixes the two of them together to make a perfect little
that
recipe.
makes sense. I always wondered what that was. Did you just make that up?
No, she's right on it.
Okay.
She's right on it. She's heard my story. She's heard my spiel.
Okay.
But so seriously, so we always joke around, and let's see, for sure, Stephen, Melissa, if some of y'all out there know good old Amy's store, those I feel like are our go-to. Like when we say Microsoft, we think of those right away. Now we're all Microsoft. A lot of us are certified, Microsoft certified educators and things like that. But at any rate, as we joke around in the office, we go back and forth. So Stephen and I started talking about this, like, oh, that might be a good session. So that was kind of where this idea came from. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of the blurb that you'll see in some of these conference like kind of guides and things. And so we said Burger King and McDonald's, Apple and Android, Google and Microsoft. Are they really that different from each other? Oftentimes it just comes down to personal preferences or what you need at the time. Right. So we want you to come see what we're talking about. It's set up kind of like a game show. We do a little bit of a battle. It's usually at least a panel of about 4 of us. So we'll have a Google side and a Microsoft side. We had timers. I threw that on Stephen. He didn't know that we were going to have timers. And when you get 2 minutes to sell your piece, and then timer hits, you have to stop. So anyway, it's a good time. So we hope to see y'all at that one. We have that for sure at FETC, which is in New Orleans. And we're also going to be doing that one at TCEA in San Antonio this year.
Awesome. So how about
I also saw another one.
Go ahead.
I saw another one I need to talk about, Stephen, on there. Collaborative Learning for All with Cami. I do have to shout out Marcus. You'll hear from Marcus at FETC and I sharing all the wonderfulness of Cami. So I did have to give that shout out. I saw that. Okay, you added one for me on the list.
So you do have one, so I can be like, okay, I will accept your apology. Do I forgive you? Yes or no? Yes, you are forgiven.
Let's see. What's another good one? Keep Calm with digital calming rooms. So digital calming rooms, I don't know how new they are, but in the last couple of years, so physical calming rooms, I think we all understand those. Like you have, having those spaces where you can go, whether it's for adults in a workplace, but then also for our students on the campuses. And so that one is going to be presented by our good friend Amy Store and a special guest, a #FriFan, Fried family member by default, Amy's twin sister. So they are the Tech Care twins, and they're just a joy to watch and talk. Diane is a counselor from Willis, Texas, and a middle school counselor. And the things that she is able to do by adding in the technology piece, working with those students, helping them find those safe spaces, work through those issues that our students are working with that are academic, personal, all the things in one. So they're a fantastic team. I like to pretend like I'm one of them and they're a triplet, but it's the Tech Care twins on that one.
I mean, y'all do all look alike.
I mean, separated birth.
Right. How can you not be accepted into the group?
Right.
Now, one thing I want to show here that we want to highlight is student creativity in the Adobe Express lane. So talking about Adobe Express, friEdTech, we love all the things tech, if you want to say that, but those tools that we know can really change the classroom environment and take student engagement and learning and demonstrating their learning to the next level. And so we are I would ask Melissa, give me a drum roll, please. But we are an Adobe training partner as well. And so you want to come and see, I believe Brooke may be leading that session, or Lauren, but I believe it's Brooke Lowry. And if you haven't seen her in action, oh boy, you're missing a treat. So you want to come and check out student creativity in the Adobe Express Lane. And hey, it's going to blow your socks off. So if you're not familiar with how Adobe can be used in a classroom, or you still kind of on the rocks, come and join that session. What about another one that's on the list? Or maybe Melissa, it may not be on the list.
And
Well, I'm waiting to hear my fabulous friend Chantel do woo-ha. Got you all the check for understanding. She is going to bedazzle y'all with some wonderful things of how to check on students. So I'm excited about that one. Are you excited about that one, Courtney? I know I've been hearing about this.
Listen, and my question to our friends who are watching, again, if you're watching the recording, still let us know. Do you know the reference for woo-ha? I got you all in check. That is, I mean, I'm showing my age here. Don't worry about that piece. But yeah,
what is the reference? I'm lost.
Nope. I'm not. I refuse to ruin it. Either you know or you don't know. What do the kids say when they type in text? IYKYK. If you know, you know. So either you're totally in crowd or you are not. Okay.
But I said, if you know, there's no explanation necessary.
Hey, Stephen, I didn't even know. I asked my brother, he knew, but I did not. I think it was around the 2000s.
2000s,
by that time,
I think, yep. About 99, 2000.
I already had a couple
I
babies.
missed that.
I was
I'm
out
out
of
the
the
loop.
loop. I was out of the loop. I know, but I love the title. I mean, doesn't that make you just want to run to that session?
Yeah, and so I know for sure she's going to be covering a lot of different ways that you can do some formative assessment with your students, get that quick feedback that you can turn around and do something with right away in your classroom. We all know that it doesn't do much good if we turn something in and then you take it home for a week and then come back and give it back to them the following week, right? You need that, that ongoing assessment right away with that feedback. So she'll give you some tips and tricks and things. What's her favorite phrase? Some things to put in your pocket.
Yes, that's right. Hi, friends.
You said Chantel. You said Chantel.
It is Chantel. Now you're gonna make me say it wrong.
Chantal. Make it grander. Chantal.
We have a joke at the office. How do you say Chantel's name?
Now, another thing I want to pick on here is Change the Game with Minecraft Education Edition. And that's a Microsoft tool. And just kind of spill the beans a bit. Many people would think, okay, well, that's Microsoft. I can't use that if I'm a Google district or whatever. Well, let's not just throw, what they say, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Let's not do that, because Minecraft has come a long way. That also, if you have a Google account or a Chromebook, Android device, iPad has always been there, iPad and Windows. But if you want to come to understand too how Minecraft can be played Chromebook and with a Google login, you may want to come to this session, because Microsoft is stretching out, as I say, that's why they're the greatest. Microsoft is stretching out to become, to lean over into many different things when it deals with education.
Cool beans. So they can, is it like an introductory? Like if I don't know much about Minecraft, will I be okay coming to that session?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now that's a great question, because we'll start from lower level, how you can dive into Minecraft, how you can get started with Minecraft, and then leave you with some things that you can go and say, hey, I can go and do this right now, or let me take this to my instructional technology coordinator or content coordinators and say, how can we use this? Now, at every time, you can connect with friEd even after these sessions or between our sessions. And if you want to launch Minecraft in your district along with esports, let me make a plug with that. You want to launch Minecraft and esports in your district, reach out to sales at friEdTech, and we will definitely speak with you, talk with you, and how this can become a reality at your school or in your district. Oh, boy.
Good deal. Hey, where are you going? Come back. Okay.
I was like, oh, we're going to do another Slido.
No, we have to be talking about the sessions first. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to throw out Sparks in Tech, sparking creativity in the classroom with technology. Who wants to talk about that one? Do you know who's doing
Sparks and Techs. I mean, that gets me. I see. Is it Sparkles and Tech?
Yeah, you see Sparkles glitter.
I did. I saw that. I was like, who's doing Sparkles and Tech? How come I'm not on that?
You probably started feeling sad. Like, wait a minute. I'm the one that brings the sparkles.
Right? I'm sure Melissa was like, wait, is that my session? Am I doing it? But I know
sessions you go to are going to be fabulous.
This is true. And it's not just because we work here, I promise. Like,
I know it's not that.
We always started out there. A lot of us, we were in different districts, did not know each other officially in person, but we knew each other through Twitter, through educator Twitter, and we followed each other and learned lots of things from each other and things like that. Melissa and I, we still have a picture.
Best friends, Twitter
best friends on Twitter.
In my heart, I don't know about Courtney's heart. In my heart, we were.
But we really were. And I remember one year at TCEA, back when it was still, that one was in Austin, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We made shirts, and I had my Twitter handle on my shirt, and so that was how she goes. She's like, because you know people by Twitter. That's another fun piece. So if you are coming to these conferences and you are already active, have a PLN, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook is usually better because that's your real name. But if you're on Twitter or you're a TikTok educator or things like that, you know people's little small icon and their username.
You're right.
And so you feel a little bit weird, like, okay, I don't know, should I go over? You should always go over. I went to TCA a couple years by myself. You just have to talk to people. So, don't be afraid. I know Stephen threw out there, like, if you're not signed up for any of these conferences yet, there is still time. You can still register for all of these that are here. Go and talk with your administrators, see if you can work it out. If it's you, if you can get one other person to go with you, but if it's just you, go ahead and go. There is something for everybody. All of these conferences now are set up, which is my complete preference, with choice. There are tracks for, librarians and elementary teachers, secondary teachers, beginning tech, advanced tech, all types of topics and things like that. So you can find something that matters to you, and then you'll find people. While you might not have those, somebody on your campus that's doing those kinds of things, find the people that are out there doing things like you're doing with your students on your campuses and things like that. So that's my plug just in general.
Exactly.
For those. Go ahead, Melissa, I'm sorry.
Because I was going to say, I should have run up to you. I was like, C-Rod, can we get a picture? Courtney used to be C-Rod. And I was like, can we get a picture? We're Twitter friends. And I was like, is she thinking I'm crazy? I don't care. I'm still going up to her. And I sure to get my picture. And lo and behold, 5 years later, I was like, remember this picture?
So, it's just funny how things go full circle. But so tying that back into the Sparks in Tech, that one is one of Amy Store's brand new sessions, and I know she's super excited about it. And a little plug on that one is spark creativity in your classroom with some different tools like Vocabularies, Lyric Lab, Canva, Book Bentos, things like that. Tools that you can use to showcase student learning with some personal styling. Join in the fun and show off your own creativity. So that's just a little bit about Sparks in Tech.
How about Below the Deck with friEdLIVE?
Alrighty, well.
Is that Chantal or is that Courtney?
Below Deck. So I'm going to tie both of these together. We will have a couple of sessions across these conferences. There's Perfect Pair, friEdTech, and Google Slides, which is if you want to kind of friEdTech 101. So if you have not heard of friEdTech and or have not tried it in your classroom and you're like, what is I've seen it. I've heard the name. What is that? Perfect Pair will walk you through like a good introduction. You'll see a little bit about what you can do to bring some interactivity to your classroom. I am a super friEdTech fan. Several of us are friEdTech certified coaches, like claim to fame. Sorry, Stephen.
Yeah.
It's a sore spot. It's a sore spot.
We do
Don't
not
go there.
on live want to rehash
Sorry, Stephen. We did not. We did not give Stephen the memo of the date to sign up. It's okay. It's coming back around, Stephen. I promise. But no. But so Perfect Pair is going to be your good introduction to using Pear Deck and Google Slides. It does work with PowerPoint. So if you're a Microsoft district, don't feel like you'll be left out. And just kind of like the basics and the ins and outs. And then below the deck with Pear Deck is, we're just going to take it, we're going to ramp it up just a little bit, right? And go into some of the more advanced features. Make sure you know all the different settings and things that are available to you through Pear Deck. With the free and both the paid versions, you can do a lot with both versions, and some actual hacks. Some things that you might not have thought about and ways to use Pear Deck to get that interactivity and collaboration all in one. So kind of excited. And I have a new sticker that I don't have right here by me. So I'm going to, when I finish talking and my camera goes off, it's because I am running to grab the sticker and I'm going to show it to y'all. So if you come to it, you can get you a sticker.
Awesome.
That's right.
And,
Hey, you're talking to the
and they
queen
can
of Pear
collect
Deck
our
right there.
cards.
Cordy
and
is the queen.
And they can collect our trading cards, right?
That's right. Yes. When somebody else is talking about it on the slide, I'll see if I can find out. We have a slide that shows all of our cards. I love them. They came out super cute. We each have our little characters. It's almost like a little, game kind of deal that you can make it. So if you catch a session, grab a card from one of us. We all have a little, our favorite tech tip, most recent favorite tech tip that you can scan and see that. So yeah, we'll show you what those look like too.
Okay. And so for me, I started on a leadership track, and most of us at friEd, we think about leadership development and expanding your impact on technology integration with student outcomes and leadership development. And so if we are going to become the most fabulous leaders too, we want our students to become those leaders in education as well. And so we want to make sure the technology is integrated in such a way where it's also putting our students in a position to take ownership of their own learning. And when our leaders, principals, coordinators, directors, associate superintendents are also well-versed in technology, then it can't help but to make the teachers and students better, right? The whole district better, because I want to know that when technology works as it's supposed to, we can't help but to get better, because I call a Chromebook a student device, student computer as a learning portal. So if we show them how to effectively use those devices and in what it would take and what it means to integrate technology in an adequate, efficient way, student engagement, student achievement just goes, it just increases. And that's where we are with that. Melissa, we're moving forward to do some more other things. Even next week, I'll put a plug until Courtney comes back. If you're here with us this week, or you're watching this recording, you want to join us next week as well, which we will be talking about friEd from a Microsoft perspective and Microsoft learning tools, and not only just the learning tools, but literacy. So everything that we do, we want to show you how various tech tools can enhance student engagement and promote student achievement. So that's where we are with that.
That's exciting. I can't wait till we do that next week as well.
Now, one thing I just looked at when you said that, Melissa, Design Academy.
Oh, I know. I was going to talk about that too. That is a wonderful academy to go
Well,
through.
you take it away then. Take it away.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just, when you said that, I was like, oh, we need to talk about that. That is something that our team has gone through as well. And you're going to learn so many tools and so many tips on being mindful when you're creating those lessons for your students, so you can keep them from not being so overwhelming. Because sometimes as teachers, especially elementary, we like to be a little cutesy, but then we put way too much stuff. Not saying you do. I'm just saying it's happened. I've done it. So this Design Academy is perfect to give you some tools on just the right design for your classroom.
Even as presenters.
Exactly.
Even as presenters, it can help you clean up. So not only just in your classroom, but if you have district level presenters, our school level campus level specialists who present. Being in this design academy really helped us in what we do.
Sure did.
So Courtney is getting us to where we need to be. I would
I'm
say
here, sorry.
that if you want credit for today's session, and if you have attended, remember I said this will be the first session, the first time that we're offering PD credit for this hour. So you want to make sure you complete our Google form, and y'all say I said Google form, friEdTech / Jan 12 credit, so that you can get your 1 hour of PD credit, CPE credit, semi, whatever you want to call it, credit for this time. So we'll let it sit right there. So you can make sure you either take a snapshot of this, because I know you want this link. So you can get your 1 hour of professional development credit. And Courtney, you about ready for me to share your screen?
Just 1 second.
All right.
Did we miss any sessions?
We've hit all of the sessions that were listed. And remember, Melissa even brought up more.
It's called Digital Teacher Hacks, and then the other one is Create Confident Students, just in case you're wondering.
All right, hang on, let me.
And
Hold on. Exit. Full screen. Okay, that is. All right, so that's live. Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay.
So, aren't y'all proud of me? I found it.
You did.
So, connect and collect. Again, our favorite little fry tips. So this is a look at all the cars. Like we said, Fry's hitting the road. Everybody won't be at every conference. A lot of us will be at FETC. A big group of us for sure will be at TCAA, and then a smattering of us will be at some of those other conferences or whatever. But aren't they just the cutest? So these are our cars that we were talking about. If y'all want to, grab them, because we love them. We love to share them. We love our little characters, our little cartoon versions of us. And then I talked about the stickers, and so I have one that has come in. So if you do, it's holographic.
Yes.
So this is for Below Deck with Pear Deck, and this is a better look at what it looks like. So we've got a little Perry with a little sailor hat on the cruise ship. Below Deck with Pear Deck, and this one is also a little preview. It's not here yet, but if you make Microsoft Google 2 of a kind, we have a little sticker for that one too. It's just not here yet, but it'll be here by conference time. So that's that. And our last poll question. So if you have this open in another tab because you answered our first question, go ahead and go back to it. If not, you can, again, scan this QR code or go to slido.com and enter in 2661993. Let's see, did I close mine? I can make sure it's still working for you. And hopefully it should have switched over. And so... Yeah. What sessions are you most excited about checking out? Make sure you give it a scroll, and you can vote, more than one. Hopefully there are lots of them.
I wonder who voted for Cammie.
I wonder. Let's see. I think I allowed you to. Oh, maybe you can only vote for one.
Yeah,
I think so. Yes, I tried to vote for all.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That was my setup fault. I wanted you to be able to vote for more than one, so we could get a lot of them going. But I'll fix that.
Did you vote for Stevens? I mean, come on.
Well, it was before I realized that was my only choice.
Wow.
But no, So
the world is watching how you all are interacting
how much
with
we
me,
love
Steven.
and how I'm being so nice.
Steven's like, it's going down.
Well, and I'll throw this out there too again. So if you are watching the recording and you want to vote because we want your vote, this question will be fixed for you all to vote in the poll. So you'll be able to pick more than one. I'll make sure that is taken care of for you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Multiple
There she
options.
goes.
So what do we want to do now is leave you with, once again, the friEdTech/JN12 credit. If you desire to receive credit at this time for this attending this session, if you're watching the replay and you come day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, no, you're not going to get credit because the form is going to be turned off by midnight tonight. So you have until midnight to get it in, to watch the recording. I know many of you may still be working, and that's okay, or you may be driving. But we want you to be a safe driver, so don't panic. Just wherever you get to, just make sure you enter for your credit, and we'll ensure you get the credit. So you see how you stayed for this entire time, and the credit link didn't come until the end? Wonderful, right? So that's how it's going to be next week as well. And then each time we move forward, we will be broadcasting when the next time we will be having these events. Every month we will be having 2 times a month of friEdLIVE. So you'll be able to get 2 hours free of PD credit. And we know that this, at least an hour or 2 that you get from friEd is very valuable because we are the best of the best. Right, ladies?
Best of the best.
Now, let me
around.
preface this that I know grammar. I do. But we are the bestest.
Okay, fair. As long as you told me that you know what you're doing.
You know, in our SEL training, we have to preface what you're going to say so no one will be offended. We are the bestest.
Every time you say that, you make me think of Karate Kid. Y'all remember that song? We're the
Yes.
best around.
Yes.
That's the only part I know.
Great. Ladies, do y'all have any final words you would like to say to us?
Nope. I will just, as far as the poll, since I was a poll creator and I did not have the right toggle on, I'll just let you know that if you hit edit response on your question, if you already took it, then you'll be able to choose multiple sessions, because I'm sure that there are several sessions that you are excited about. And again, if you're watching the recording, don't worry about me. It was perfect to begin with. Everything's fine.
Right.
So definitely vote. We want to know where you are. And I'll just say, I'm super excited. Like Stephen mentioned before, we are all former educators. We're all classroom teachers. I didn't say in my spiel that I was in the classroom for 19 years. This is year 21 in education. I like to tell people I started when I was about 4 years old.
And she's only like 35.
If you want to do the math, but so, we just really, teachers individually impact the students that they teach, right? And then on our campuses, we were those people that were working with our colleagues and say, hey, let me help you with this and things like that. And then a lot of us were in technology coaching, instructional coaching type roles and things like that. So we're working with the teachers on our campuses. Some of us are at the district level. So we're working with the teachers at our districts. But again, instead of just having that small subset, we just wanted to, we enjoy now being able to attend some of these conferences, see teachers all across the United States. If somebody's out there watching and you're in, I don't know, France, and you need some teacher training, friEdTech, let us know. We can travel. But yeah,
Absolutely.
we just love meeting,
Thank you for that plug, Courtney.
Just love getting to go out and meet people, meet teachers, share ideas, learn from what people are doing in their classroom and things like that, and then continue to share that all around. So that's my last little spiel. I'm excited. I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks for
right,
FETC. That one's soon. So
Awesome. So thank you for that plug. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with our info video that you may want to glean from and to know what friEd has coming up and how you can be connected with friEd. Let me just put this out here. We are working on a subscription based that should be coming out real soon. where it is for a cost, and you can get a bundle of courses, and it should be coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. And anytime you need us, you can, and I guess we should have put this in the chat, you can contact us at sales@friEd.tech. And when you send an email to sales@friEd.tech, we'll be sure to get back with you, because we know you want to have us at your school, your district, your state conferences, national conferences, international conferences. We'll be more than happy to come your way. Other than that, we'll leave you with our promo video.
Schools use professional development partners to bring additional expertise to their staff members, get another perspective on teaching and learning, and sometimes to temporarily expand their instructional technology teams for large events or special projects.
Our goal is to make PD, no matter what the purpose, fun, useful, and relevant to the audience. We want to be the PD provider educators ask for, because we know for sure everything is better fried. That's why we're fried technology.
Our industry partners know that we are the best in the business at making the connection between tools, teaching, and learning. With practical ideas and real-time demonstrations, we don't leave participants wondering how it might really look to implement the ideas we share. Instead, we show them.
Not only do we have a vast catalog of best-selling sessions and topics, we love to work with schools to create custom professional development that has roots in local learning goals. Whether there are 10 teachers or 10,000, we build synchronous, asynchronous, and blended learning experiences that help participants connect to the content while proving their learning through innovative adult learning best practices.
It's not just our job to share information. We also consider it our job to help learners connect best practices to learning outcomes.
friEd Technology Learning Guides are veteran educators. Many of them are certified school administrators, and several have served as directors, coordinators, and specialists in fields of education technology, EdTech, or technology.
We understand classroom management, curriculum standards, standardized testing requirements, and how each relates to the strategies we share. We also know that finding the right fit for your job is critical. For example, we won't send an elementary education expert to work with your high school English teachers.
Check out the customer recommendations on our website and you'll begin to see why we say everything is better fried, including educator professional development.
Whether you're brand new to the profession or an experienced educator looking to bring more technology into your teaching, we are ready to help you create a tech-infused classroom. By designing and bringing together all the elements of a well-balanced, modern learning environment, we have discovered the purposeful intersection where technology and pedagogy meet. Your students will engage with their learning content in a productive, relevant way, leveraging the power of collaborative, creative technology resources. We will give you strategies to help cultivate a culture for learning in a blended environment. Then we share our favorite brain boosts to foster engagement, notable tools for effective feed forward, and how to accommodate for learners with life-changing digital tools. We look forward to joining you as you infuse technology into your lessons and cultivate a classroom culture where you and your students will thrive. Do you love engaging teaching strategies? What about saving time planning digital differentiated learning experiences? If you said yes, then come join us on a journey as we create a fried mixtape. In this course, you'll create a Google Slide mixtape jam-packed with bodacious learning activities that promote both voice and choice. You'll even create an automated pre-assessment that delivers your well-curated mixtapes to the right students. We've traveled far and wide to get input from differentiation experts who love to boogie woogie and use fun, engaging, totally tubular learning strategies that are covered in this course. Are you ready to get hands-on and change your life as a teacher forever? Well, we hope so, because you are invited to this 80s retro party. Come check out fried mixtape, differentiating learning for littles. Is your classroom unruly? Are the consequences outdated? Does your classroom need just a little pick-me-up or maybe an entire renovation? If the thought of managing today's classroom makes you feel overwhelmed, well, you're not alone. In this course, we'll start by laying a solid classroom foundation and examine what gives a class good bones. We'll unearth your classroom's hidden potential by getting a behavior blueprint in place. Participants will take away tips for successful classroom management and will learn how to maximize your class's value with flexible seating arrangements and functional decor. Whether your students are learning virtually, face-to-face, or a hybrid of both, friEdTech is here to help you rock the classroom. This course is more than just pushing the buttons and see what it does in FigJam. It's more of how do I use this tool in my classroom?
My favorite part of helping to build this course was just learning the tool itself. I just kept thinking about all of the ways that I would have used this with my own class when I was teaching.
I knew when we had the opportunity to create this course, we wanted to do something a little bit different. We didn't want it to just have tutorials that you could find on YouTube. We wanted to give the learner an actual experience.
Of course, we want everyone to finish the course knowing how to use FigJam, but we also wanted to inspire educators to use this tool to spark creative and independent thinking among students. So not only does the learner know how to use FigJam, but they also know when and why to be using FigJam.
And we wanted you to enjoy watching these videos, not just to see how the tool works, but we also throw in some pedagogy tips, design tips that we use in our day-to-day that you can also use whenever you use the platform in your day-to-day. The Tinkering with FigJam activity, I had a blast creating that one. I realized many of our participants taking this course, that would be the first time they actually get their hands dirty with FigJam. And there's so many tools and features that you could use in your classroom. Your students will love the platform.
This course is fried, which means this course is fun.
We really try to design the way that we we like to learn, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
We really do push the boundaries when we create our Fried online courses, and we are a very small team, but you'll realize our personality does shine when we create these courses, and that's what makes these courses great. We all have different backgrounds in design thinking, in writing, in literature, all this stuff. When we're merging it all together into one great package that we know that our audience will love.
We don't just throw videos and text into an online portal. We provide opportunities for people to work alongside us and use this tool with us, so that at the end of the course, you actually have something that you have created that you can use in class the next day.
I think my favorite thing about the course is the variety of ways that the learner gets to learn.
The videos are not simple step-by-step videos, but rather they're a dive into design thinking to challenge each learner to reframe the idea of what classroom management could look like with this tool, or what project-based learning or social emotional learning could look like with this tool, even what staff meetings could look like with this tool.
We hope that you enjoy it and find how it could be relevant in your classroom every single day.